Today we are going to read chapter 2 from Pawn Structure Chess, a book by Andrew Soltis that is a must read for everybody who actually wants to learn chess and play chess at a certain level. The book, I think the price was like $21. I bought it used, like most of my books, which means $10 or less. And why do you need to read this book? Let me tell you why. You want to learn the opening and you memorize 10 moves. Wow, great! Thanks to a certain system you are able to memorize 10 moves. But then you don't know what to do at all, because you are in the middle game, you don't have any idea. Instead, it would make more sense to read a book like this that gives you the pawn structures that you will actually find in your games, and once you know the pawn structure, you know what to do. Okay? So, what I mean is that every pawn structure has some strategic themes, okay? Some ways that you should attack on one side or the other. The pawn structure will teach you what are the weaknesses of that pawn structure and how to exploit them. So chapter 2 is about the Slav formation. What is the Slav formation? He shows the game Rubinstein-Schlechter from Berlin 1918. The game starts with d4, d5, knight f3, knight f6, c4, c6, and this is the Slav, okay? Knight c3, d takes c4, e3, bishop g4, bishop takes c4, e6. So, as you can see, you start to see a pawn formation, right? Castle, knight bd7. As you can see, these two players are just taking out their pieces. That is what you should do in the opening. That's why you don't really need to memorize moves when you can actually just develop your pieces. h3, bishop takes f3, queen takes f3, and here there is a dubious move by Schlechter, that is bishop e7, then there is rook d1, castle is a mistake, e4. Okay, so now you have an idea what the problem is, that white has taken control of the center, okay? But black continues being a very kind guy to help Rubinstein to win the game. Rook e8, and now it's white turn that plays bishop f4, and black plays knight f8. And here it says black missed chances to free his game with e5, so it seems the push e5 was very important. But the basic solidity of a Slav should withstand anything except a d4, d5 break. Okay, so now you know that the problem of this pawn structure, which is similar to other pawn structures, because honestly, also in the Scandinavian, you have the same problem, and you have this thing that you don't want to happen, because you want to control d5, okay? And so it says, unfortunately, that's just what white had prepared. So, as you can see, also through watching a simple game, you start to gain a feeling of what is right and what is wrong. d5, e takes d5, e takes d5. Now, how black continue? Black continue with queen b6. And of course, now you have an isolated queen pawn, right? we have seen, or I hope you have seen in my channel, that there were other games about the isolated queen pawn, IQP. What should you do as white with the IQP? Well, generally you push it, especially when the opponent doesn't have control of the square in front of the isolated queen pawn, and he doesn't. So now you understand, you can connect the dots and you already know what is the next move without studying opening theory, because you know what to do in a certain pawn structure. Bishop d8, and then follows with g4, because once you have created a weakness and it's a problem for the enemy, you need to create another one in order to make him crash. Okay? Knight e6, d7, rook e7, bishop d6, rook takes d7, bishop takes e6, f takes e6, and then if follow g5, that is the fatal move for black, and the game is over. So why the game is over? Obviously, if you move it here, this is checkmate, okay? If you don't move it, in any case, this situation is a little bad. If you notice, we are at move 20, this is still out of the game. This is here, I don't know doing what, and this, yeah, maybe is attacking here, but probably the action is on the other side. So eventually, if you want to watch more of games by Rubinstein, it will surely tell you more. And now we move forward to another game, okay? The game is a modern example from Lautier versus Anand, and it comes from a plan that was devised in Chigorin time, okay? In Chigorin time, so nothing new. Let me show you the plan, okay? And the game.